Hello everyone. Today's video is about insider threats facilitated through the darknet. The darknet describes onion services. These are websites that can only be reached through the Tor network. Thus, not only the users are anonymous since they are using Tor, but also the hosts of these services are. That's why almost anything that's illegal is handled over the darknet. You have probably heard of the now discontinued Silk Road and the like. You can buy drugs, guns, and various other illegal stuff on the darknet. A relatively new trend, however, is the selling of insider information on the darknet, which I will talk about in this video. There are dedicated forums or boards on the darknet in which cybercriminals seek out insiders from a specific company. Often, this company has already been targeted and the attackers can not make any progress due to increased awareness and also technical solutions regarding cybersecurity. So attackers seek out different routes to success. Thus, credentials from employees are solicited against payments, of course. Unfortunately, there are employees who are willing to offer credentials. Often, these employees are pretty low on the company ladder and are not involved with IT at all. Attackers can, however, use their credentials as well and then laterally move through the network until they can elevate their privileges. On the other hand, there are also those in higher positions who desperately need money or who got fired from the company. These credentials obviously sell at a much higher price as they usually grant more access. In terms of sector, the most interesting form from an attacker's point of view is telecommunication. Why? Easy: SIM swapping. SIM swapping denotes the practice of copying the victim's SIM card in order to circumvent two-factor authentication, which is why I always preach to use hardware keys as your second factor. These cannot be SIM swapped. SIM swapping is a common practice in modern attacks, and buying insider information is a relatively easy way to achieve this. It is worth pointing out that often the attackers don't even pay. So the insider who gave away their credentials are screwed, as they obviously can't go to the police. For companies, it is important to be aware of this problem. You can try to instill a sense of loyalty to your employees, but you can hardly trust on that alone. Not using phones for MFA is a good start, but also limiting access and adhering to the principles need to know and least privilege helps, even if low-level employees give away their credentials. Moreover, prevention techniques such as monitoring are crucial. If an employee usually downloads 1 GB of data a day, and all of a sudden this increases to 40 GB, something's up. The third and maybe best point is to raise the awareness that this is indeed criminal behavior of the employees, which can result in jail time. Lastly, companies can try to search on the dark web and the clear web for those kinds of offers to report them to the police early. Usually, newcomers in this insider business also offer the services on the clear web, as they are not as wise or as sophisticated as people who do this for a very long time and who know how to operate on the dark net. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something and you are now aware of this relatively new trend of cybersecurity problems. Like the video and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next video.